Hey everyone, I'd just like to take this opportunity to share my why with you, why I do the things I do. Now, those of you that really know me know why I do the things I do, but there's a lot of people out there that don't know why I do what I do. So I'd like to just share a little bit about that. So, a long time ago when I was very young, my brother Jason, he had a brain injury. And as he was recovering from his brain injury, about 2 years after that, and some of his other injuries as well, a little over 2 years after that, he had another severe brain injury. So that was it impacted not only his life, but our whole family's life. So my amazing mother, after his injury, she decided to do anything, like any other mother would do anything she possibly could do to help him recover from his injury. Hey guys, thanks for joining. Give me some likes if you want, or share it. So back to my story. So Mom, after his injury, I was so young at that time, and after his injury, she tried every type of therapy that she knew of and that people would suggest. And Jason, he was kind of stubborn. So, he worked so much better with his family. My friends would come over after school, and we would put them on the floor and do all kinds of crazy exercises, stretching them, what we knew that we could possibly do. And those of you friends, you know who you are, and we deeply appreciate that. So we would just do what we knew that we could, and so would the rest of the family. And we had him in and out of different rehab centers. And when we would put him in a rehab center, he would go backwards. So, of course, my mom and, my dad would rip him out of those rehab facilities. And so we found that, he just did so much better, at home. So, someone suggested that my mom may really think about hiring, getting a massage therapist and having that massage therapist come in the home and see if that would help. Because, all the other therapies that, people were suggesting, typical therapies, he just, wasn't getting much benefit from. Or he was kind of stubborn, so he wouldn't do much work for him, but he would do anything that his family would ask of him. So, because he just wanted our attention. So we found this amazing massage therapist, and we had her come in the home, and I saw at that time that the results that Jason was receiving was just amazing. So at that time, just watching her and what she did, I was very young, so just watching her and what she did, I couldn't believe the results, how much it was helping Jason. So, just talking with her through each session, she encouraged me to, think about massage therapy. And so I always wanted to do anything possible to help my brother. So, when I was in college, me and one of my best friends decided to go to massage school. And I didn't have any intentions of actually becoming a massage therapist, but I just wanted to do anything that I could to help my brother and help my mom as well. So I went to massage school, and everything that I learned, I did on my brother. So soon after massage school, I started working up at the massage school, and then I got an opportunity just to make some extra money at the South Charleston Community Center. So throughout my career, I looked at different modalities and techniques that would, help my brother, and I would either get trained or certified in them. And we would also take him to the different places as well. We had him directly with John Upleasure and also Aaron Matties, and getting great results. And then I was able to do the techniques at home as well because I was certified in those techniques. So that's just and obviously, and of course, my patients got the benefits of those as well. So throughout my career, I just did that. And, throughout my career, I also was exposed to all kinds of different essential oils. And I was a pretty tough sell on essential oils. You know, my mom really wanted to learn more and more about essential oils, but every exposure that I had to essential oils, I just got sick and nauseous. And my eyes burnt, and I got a headache. My hands would also peel, so I just wasn't that keen on essential oils at that time. So, of course, you know, sooner or later I do any, you know, whatever my mom needs me to do. And I had promised her if I ever came across an essential oil company that didn't make me sick and nauseous, that I would, you know, study it, research it, and teach her how to use the essential oils on my brother. So I was at a training. It was NRT. So it was an advanced training class down at Albuquerque. And so we were learning about this technique, and there was a lady in class that was talking to my best friend about essential oils. And I was like, yeah, okay. And so I get on these health kicks. So me and my best friend that was taking the seminar, we were, during lunch, I wanted to get a juice. And when I talk about juice, I was pretty hardcore on juicing. So I'm talking about like taking greens, like kale and spinach, beets and apples and any type of vegetable or fruit, and really getting the antioxidants straight into my system. So we decided to walk down the street, and it was really hot. And we decided to walk down the street and get some juice. So when we did that, I decided, okay, I'll try something different. So I decided to try throwing some beets along with the kale and spinach and some apples and some garlic too. So for those of you who don't know, I'm an ex-soccer player, and I know my body has never been able to. I've never been able to eat in the heat. So therefore, I didn't think that juice would do that. So therefore, I started drinking my juice. I'm sitting there with my best friend, and I noticed that I started getting sick and nauseous. And I was like, oh my goodness. I looked at her, I was like, I gotta get inside. I'm starting to get really sick and nauseous. And I'm sure it's because of the juice. And she looked at me and she's like, your face is white as a ghost. And so we got me inside. We got back to the school really fast. We got inside, and I started throwing a bunch of towels on the back of my neck to try to cool me off so that, you know, that would dissipate. And I went into the bathroom, and to shorten the story, then the instructor noticed that I was getting sick. He's like giving me all kinds of stuff. And this lady comes up to me and says, let me put some peppermint essential oil on the bottom of your feet. And I was like, at that time I was like, are you crazy? I'm already sick and nauseous. I don't need to be more sick and nauseous. So later on, when I started settling down and I got it all under control, she asked to put it on the bottom of the feet. At that time I was like, okay, I really don't know if it did any good at that point. But so she, you know, throughout the seminar, she gives me a sample, and her and my best friend are talking. She's really into essential oils, so she gets, you know, some samples and buys a couple of the essential oils from her. But I was really turned off at that time, because every exposure that I had to it, when patients would bring them in, it just made me sick and nauseous, and, you know, give me a headache, and my eyes would burn. So I just wasn't, I was just a big skeptic at that time. So after the seminar, to be honest, that sample of peppermint, it got thrown away because I was just so scared that it would make me sick and nauseous. So about 3 years later, I'm at this other advanced seminar, and NRT, neuromuscular reset therapy, and I was talking to the instructor about some of the results that I was having with some of my stroke patients. I mean, just amazing results. And all of a sudden, I hear my name being screamed across the room, and I'm like, okay, wait a minute. I never run into this. I mean, I've been doing this for massage therapy for a long time, and I never run into the same people. So I decided, okay, I'm going to see if this company is going to make me sick and nauseous and my eyes burn and get all the side effects. So throughout the seminar, I talked with her, and so, you know, I really want to do anything possible to help my brother. So I'm talking to her throughout the seminar, and I decide, you know, okay, I'm going to go back, and, you know, me and Mom are going to talk about it and see if this company actually makes me sick and nauseous. So I get back and I start talking to Mom, and in the meantime, Mom has tried all these different companies, and we just didn't ever see the results. So we decide that I'm going to give it a go, but I'm simply going to just get a few oils and just strictly work on my mom and my brother. And I'm not going to do anything with essential oils. I'm not going to use them on patients. I'm just going to learn about the essential oils, just use them on my brother, as long as they don't make me sick and nauseous and my eyes burn and my hands start feeling. So so I get the oils, and I start doing, some research and see which oil I want to start off with. And so my brother and my mom get a massage every Friday. So they're a little spoiled, but I love spoiling them. So I'm working on my brother. I didn't do anything different, and I'm working on them. And so at the end of the massage, I choose to use peppermint essential oil. Why peppermint? I just had that gut feeling. I just wanted to use peppermint. So at the very end of the massage, I take peppermint essential oil, massage it in around his temples, trace it down to his jawline and behind his ears. And then I massage it into the back of his neck and then around his brainstem. And remember, we're talking about 2 brain injuries. He had the first one, and then he had the second one about a little over 2 years after, and it was a lot more severe. So I'm massaging it in, and then to give you a little insight on my brother, we do everything for him. So we literally have to put him into his chair, strap him in, and prop him up with pillows because he leans really bad to the right. So at the end of his massage, just doing that little bit with essential oils, I lay him back on his massage table. I set him back in the chair and seatbelt him in, prop him up. And about every 20 minutes, I always give him a drink of water when I'm working on my mom and push him back over, because usually he just falls right back over. So, and I always want to make sure he's okay and he has plenty of water. So I'll start working on my mom. My mom's a little spoiled. She gets like a 2-hour massage every week. So I start working on my mom, and because everything that she does for him, she really needs, this is her time, so she really needs taken care of as well. Those caregivers out there, you need to really take care of yourself as well. So I'm working on mom, and 20 minutes into her massage, give or take, I turn around and I notice my brother's sitting up straight. And I think to myself, I'm like, what is going on? I'm like, I don't understand this. So I stop and give him a drink of water, and I look at my dad, and I'm just puzzled. My dad's sitting over there in the corner. And so I start massaging my mom some more, and 20 minutes later, he's still sitting up straight. And I look at my dad, and I'm like, Dad, what's going on? I said, did you see Jason? Of course, Dad's like, well, sis, it's because he used the bathroom. I'm like, what does that have to do with anything? He uses the bathroom all the time. He never sits up straight. So I continue the massage, and then every 20 minutes I stop and give my brother a glass of water, and I don't have to push him back over because he's sitting up straight. And so at the end of Mom's massage, I wake her up because she usually falls asleep. I wake her up and I'm like, Mom, look at Jason. And she's blown away. And of course my dad's sitting over the corner, and she's like, you all don't know what you're all talking about. I'm like, okay, well, there's something going on, and I'm trying in my head to figure out, what could I didn't understand it. What could this peppermint essential oil be doing? Is it doing something to the brain? Is it doing something inside the body? I don't get it. Is it neurologically? Is it doing something to the brain? I was just absolutely amazed. I'm like, at this moment, I just want to know what is going on. Could this, give, help him? Could this give him a better quality of life? Could it support everything that has happened to his body, all the injuries that he has had, his life, the first brain injury, the second brain injury, and then the symptoms that come along with the brain injury, could this support him? Neurologically, what is it doing? What is it doing to the cells in the human body? I just wanted to know more. So at that time, I my why is my brother, and I just want to do anything and everything I can to give him a better quality of life. So, internet connection. Sorry about that, guys. He set up for 4 days. 4 days. And he always usually just falls right back over. 4 days. So at that time, I just wanted to do anything I could to help him. And at that time, I just wanted to start using all these oils on all my patients. So that's what I did. I just started, massaging everyone with my essential oils, no extra charge. I just wanted to experiment with anyone that I could get my hands on to see what kind of results that I could see with these essential oils. I was just blown away that this could do this to my brother. And so that is my why, and I have dedicated myself to, because I was just so blown away, and some of the results I've seen with my brother while I've been using these oils have just absolutely amazed me. So, and some of the things I've seen with my patients. So anyone that I come into contact with, I just want to share the power of doTERRA essential oils and all their products. I mean, because of my brother. I mean, he's my why and what I've seen for my patients. So that's my why. What's your why? Why do you do the things you do? Are you ready to share with me? You all have a great day. Thanks for listening. Bye.